Maybe we'll have another one this afternoon. You never know. Janesville Craig 23-1, Milwaukee Tech 19-4. That one on the Janesville Craig 23-run record, courtesy of the Tech Trojans, as Tech beat Janesville earlier this season.
I asked both coaches about that, Jay, and both seemed to think that that was a benefit to them, that they played each other, because they know what to expect. And I'm sure there's a little revenge in Janesville Craig that they want to avenge that loss, but same time, you've got a great Tech ball club.
And you talk about two teams with great winning traditions, great programs, not only the coaches, but the schools as well. Win Parkinson for Milwaukee Tech, Bob Suter for Janesville Craig.
Yeah, you can't ask for any more. Bob Suter, 18 years football coach, 9 years basketball coach, 27 years baseball coach. I said to him, "Are you burned out?" He said, "I've got a great wife." He must.
and Win Parkinson, 27 years at Milwaukee Tech. And I tell you, they haven't been to state for a while, but he's so excited and tickled because he's had some good teams that could have been here, but they just didn't quite make it. There you see Win Parkinson.
Yeah, Win said to me, he said, it's been since 1986, and when we've been here, he said, and I've been itching to get back.
And that earlier Craig Tech matchup was 48-46 for Milwaukee Tech. That was back at a holiday tournament in Waukesha. So we'll see if that scenario plays out again today. Quickly about tempo. Who wants to go slow? Who wants to go fast?
Well, obviously, Janesville Craig wants to pick up the tempo, but what surprised me was Win Parkinson said, "We adjust, and we'll go both ways."
We'll see what happens. The starting lineups are just ahead, but first, back with more in a moment. A word from our local stations. This is your WIAA network station.
Madison is recognized nationally for economic strength, based on a strong work ethic.
In the last several years, a number of business and consumer publications designated Madison one of the most livable cities in the U.S. This national recognition of Madison's economic vitality is something to be proud of.
There's a winning spirit in the Madison area. It's good for everyone. We're proud to be here.
Proud to be MGNE, you and us.
Come downstairs to Rubens' lower level. Brand new items are arriving daily. This beautiful black bed is perfect for any bedroom setting. The wall unit is available in many different styles. These solid maple beds are in stock and start at $4.99. The matching chests are in solid maple. Need room for an extra guest? These sofas fold out into beds and start at $1.99. That perfect candle as well as many other fun gift items are in the lower level. Stop in today at the lower level inside Rubens Furniture, downtown Madison.
If this pig had been vaccinated with Respasure in the first few weeks of life, this is the sound you would be hearing. This moment of silence has been brought to you by Respasure from Pfizer Animal Health. Be sure it's Respasure.
The field house is charged. Janesville Craig and Milwaukee Tech. Now to the starting lineup. Here's public address announcer Mike Mankey.
Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon and welcome to the 1995 WIAA State Boys Basketball Tournament. Here are the starting lineups for today's Division I quarterfinal match between the Janesville Craig Cougars and the Milwaukee Tech Trojans. Starting at forward for Janesville Craig, a 5'10 senior, number 14, Paul Zellmer. And at forward for Milwaukee Tech, a 6'2 senior, number 4, Will Davis. At the other forward for Janesville Craig, a 6'5 senior, number 30, Brian Dougal. And at forward for Milwaukee Tech, a 6'1 senior, number 34, Troy McEwens. Starting at center for Janesville Craig, a 6'2 senior, number 44, P.J. Nielsen. And for Milwaukee Tech, at center, a 6'2 junior, number 44, Ray Perrine. Starting at guard for Janesville Craig, a 6'1" junior, number 20, Ben Nichols. And at guard for Milwaukee Tech, a 5'10" senior, number 10, Montrell Ross. At the other guard for Janesville Craig, a 5'9" senior, number 10, Brian Dillon. And at the other guard for Milwaukee Tech, a 6' senior, number 12, James Powell. The head coach for Janesville Craig is Bob Suter, and the head coach for Milwaukee Tech is Wynn Parkinson. The officials for this afternoon's match, as assigned by the WIAA, are Charles Bladorn and James Voigt, both from Fond du Lac.
All right, Janesville Craig will be in the dark blue uniforms and Milwaukee Tech wearing the whites today. Janesville Craig brought 21 fan buses to this game today, so they'll be making a lot of noise, and a good group here from Milwaukee Tech as well. I tell you, this field house filled up for the morning session, and it looks darn near close to that in the afternoon. It is a hot ticket. We're going to be keeping an eye on an important matchup today, as Tech and Craig take the court for their Division I quarterfinal match. Paul Zellmer, number 14 for Janesville Craig, averages 18 points a game. And Torrey McEwen's, number 34 for Milwaukee Tech, averages 15 a game. So we'll keep an eye on that matchup all afternoon long.
Neither team that big, Jay, and I think you're going to see a lot of guard play on both sides.
Janesville Craig has some size, but they'll bring that size off the bench if they need it. We'll see how it develops. Here we go with Craig and Tech. The tip controlled by Brian Dougal into the hands of number 22, Ben Nichols. (14) is Zellmer. 10 is Brian Dillon. Zellmer between the legs. Loses it, stolen by Montrell Ross. Here's McEwen's. Blocked there. Blocked by Brian Dougal. Nichols trapped.
Well, we expected a fast-paced game, Jay, and that's what we've got so far.
You can tell they're quick, but unless we're down here on the court level, I tell you, it is how they make decisions that quickly is just unbelievable. That was the case for the King West Bend East game. I'll tell you, we have some awful quick players in this one too. Number 12 is James Powell for Milwaukee Tech. 44 is Ray Perrine.
This may be a little bit of a surprise that Janesville came out in a zone, a 2-3 matchup.
Perrine to Ross. Number 4 is Will Davis, one of the most improved players on the Tech team this year. We played just over a minute. We're scoreless. Now McEwen's double team. Beautiful dish off to Will Davis.
Just an excellent pass.
2-0 Tech with Brian Dillon. That's the jump shot for Brian Dougal. Powell, beautiful spin move. Looking in the lane, but stolen. Ben Nichols. He gets it to Paul Zellmer. Zellmer behind the back. Pulls up. Brian Dillon off the floor for Craig. 6 minutes left. 2-2 first quarter. To the post. Pump fake Dougal foul. It'll go on Will Davis, number 4.
You're going to see an excellent move. He takes, Dougal takes it right to the basket. Spin move, got the foul.
So Dougal will go to the line for 2 free throws. The WIAA State Tournament is brought to you statewide by Cenex, Land O'Lakes, and your local cooperatives. Partners you can trust. Brian Dougal, a 6'5" senior forward, hits 2, Craig up 2. And that defensive play causes the travel on Montrell Ross.
Yesterday, Coach Suter said that he would press, but it was more of a token press. But so far, it's been pretty effective.
We played just over 2 minutes. It's 4-2 Janesville Craig. Ben Nichols finds Brian Dillon. Dillon to Zellmer. Dillon to the Dougal, and a foul on Tech. Foul is on Will Davis.
Watch the penetration here and the nice dish off to Dougal.
Wow, Davis got up in the air too, didn't he? 2 quick fouls on Will Davis. Right back to the free throw line is Brian Dougal. 78% free throw shooter on the season. He's made all 3 of his attempts today. 6-2 Janesville Craig. Into the Milwaukee Tech lineup, 32, Dan Brandenburg. Will Davis goes to the bench with 2 personal fouls. Powell double team. And it's stolen by Zellmer. Nichols. Dillon. Inside to Nielsen. Foul Milwaukee Tech. Brandenburg. Brandenburg's first personal, 3rd team foul on the Trojans.
Janesville Craig's doing a good job of penetrating the middle, dishing off, and drawing the foul.
P.J. Nielsen, he's a 63% free throw shooter. The stats say he shoots 72% from the field, 64 from the free throw line. Don't see that every day.
No, you don't. This is a good Janesville Craig shooting team.
From the field, Craig shoots 57%. That's unbelievable. An 8-0 run for Craig, but that's stopped there by Jameis Powell. 8-4 Cougars. Brian Dillon working on Torrey McEwen. 22 is Ben Nichols. Scoop in the lane, no. And a foul on Nichols.
As a coach, they got the shot that they wanted. Janesville is looking every time to penetrate that middle. If not, kick it back out either for the 3, because they're a good 3-point shooting team.
There's Eric Meyer, number 24. Also into the Craig lineup, Eric Brown, number 54. Brown listed at 6'6". There's some of that size off the Craig bench. Now the pressure continues from the Cougars, but Tech breaks it nicely. Ray Perrine has it. 4:40 remaining first quarter. 8-4 Janesville Tech. Janesville Craig, excuse me. Brandenburg drives, loses it, and Eric Meyer has it in the hands now of Paul Zellmer. Zellmer for 3. Rebound Montrell Ross, Milwaukee Tech. Tech driving and scoring Montrell Ross. Nobody stopped him.
No, he was able to get into the middle. And one thing you have to say about Tech, they didn't panic when that run was on by Craig.
And a turnover. Tech gets it back with 4:02 left in the first quarter, and it's 8-6. Milwaukee King defeated West Bend East 67-35 in the first Division I quarterfinal. So the winner of this game will play Milwaukee King tomorrow night at 7 o'clock in the Division I semi. Now Tech sets up the offense. Powell finds McEwen. And a foul after the shot. It'll be 24 Eric Meyer on Janesville Craig. After McEwen's released the shot,
The Craig foul is on number 24,
Eric Meyer got a piece of him.
Are they calling it 3 shots, Jay?
Wow, if he's going to the line, they'd have to, wouldn't they? into the Janesville Craig lineup. 22, Ben Nichols returns. So you're right, Jerry. That'll be 3 free throws for Torrey McEwen. First one goes in.
See, good rotation on the basketball, and as a coach, you always say, give it a chance to go in. Get it up there.
McEwen's a first-team all-conference selection. Averages 15 a game, makes the second. If he makes it 3 in a row, Milwaukee Tech will have the lead. (9-8) Tech. Nichols to Dougal. Now Dillon. Zellmer tries another 3. Got it.
That's their bread and butter man right there, and Paul Zellmer's a big-time three-point shooter.
Well, he gets rid of it quickly, too.
Yes, he does.
11-9 Craig. Powell. Perrine. Brandenburg. Foul Craig. Dougal. Brian Dougal whistled for the personal foul.
Right now, Jay, we're seeing both teams on the offensive end of the court really working, looking for the good shot. There's been very few bad shots taken, and so as a coach, that's what you're hoping for, is to get a good shot and maybe get the second shot once in a while.
Here's Dan Brandenburg to the free throw line. One of the better free throw shooters on the Tech team. 70% of the season. Dan Brandenburg, first-team all-conference linebacker, first-team all-area linebacker in football. He's not afraid to mix it up inside. Rattles out. Rebound Eric Brown, Janesville Craig. 3:04 left first quarter. Janesville Craig 11, Milwaukee Tech 9. Nichols to Zellmer. Ryan Mahalik now in for Milwaukee Tech. He wears number 20. Zellmer feeds Nielsen on the high post. He loses it. Brandenburg knocks it to Perrine. Here comes Milwaukee Tech. Now they'll slow it up with 2:40 left.
That was the first time, Jay, that Tech went into a 1-3-1 zone and confused Janesville just a bit. Jameis Powell yo-yoing the dribble. Finds Ray Perrine. Looking for McEwen's. Stolen Craig. Nichols. So pass somehow got to Zellmer. He's looking for Dillon, but a foul before the pass on number 20, Ryan Mahalik. First personal, 4th team foul, Milwaukee Tech.
The Milwaukee Tech foul is on number 20.
You're going to see the long pass from Nichols to Zellmer. Reaches around, gets him from behind.
2:22 left first quarter. We'll have more action from the 80th annual boys basketball state tournament after these messages from our statewide sponsors, Cenex, Land O'Lakes, and the Wisconsin Milk Marketing Board. This is your WIAA network station.
America's Bounty, brought to you by the 20 million people who put food on your table.
Yet another truck carrying a shipment of Big Fizz soda has mysteriously disappeared. Authorities are without explanation as to the whereabouts of the missing drinks. And now, back to the music.
Come on, get! What? Holy cow.
Brought to you by Milk. It does a body good.
Jay Wilson and Jerry Pettigrew from the Fieldhouse in Madison. Janesville Craig clinging to a 2-point lead. And Jerry, you talked about shot selection before. We've only had 10 shots, and we've played 6 minutes in the game so far.
Yeah, both. And I think when you get to the state tournament, and especially with veteran coaches, you become a little cautious, you know. But I think it'll open up.
See Craig 2 of 5, Tech 3 of 5. But Craig holding the 11-9 lead as they inbound the basketball. Near steal there and a foul on Tech. Number 20, Ryan Mahalik, is second. So Mahalik almost made the steal, but then committed the personal. 5th team foul on Milwaukee Tech. You don't want to get Craig into the bonus too early.
No, not as well as they shoot free throws. Once again, we got Tech in the zone.
Nichols to Zellmer. Rebound, Dougal. And he lost it. Mahalik comes away with it for Tech. 2 minutes left first quarter.
Powell.
Foul on Jameis Powell, Milwaukee Tech. Because the basket count. Still waiting for the indication. No basket. They wipe it out.
You can see Powell, and it was a good call. He was there, and that's the rule. If you can establish position before, and he did.
First personal foul on Powell. 6th team foul on Milwaukee Tech. Janesville Craig in the bonus with 1:50 left first quarter. Nichols finds Zellmer. Zellmer double pump blocked there by Powell. And out of bounds to Tech. Win Parkinson, his longtime assistant, Dave Borowitz. They've been together 27 years in Milwaukee Tech.
I think that's a record in the state.
If it isn't, it should be, I guess. And a travel. They discontinue, excuse me. Powell discontinued the dribble. Well, and Win Parkinson gives all the credit in the world to Borowitz as well. I mean, just imagine that. For 27 years, they've put up with each other, and they've had such great success. 6th trip to state.
That really means a lot to the program, too, Jay, when you have that continuity.
Minute 25 left, still 11-9, Janesville Craig. Nichols to Brian Dillon. Now Nichols again. Dillon looking for help. Zellmer. He's double teamed. 55 seconds left first quarter. Nichols tries to drive. Now he loses that out of bounds. It'll stay with Craig.
Usually what Craig likes to do on out-of-bounds plays is, here you have Zellmer. You could see Zellmer going into the corner or coming up on top for the 3.
There's Eric Meyer in for Janesville Craig, replacing Nichols. There's Dillon. Zellmer, wide open 3. Count it.
They like to look for him, and he came into the corner, but he was covered, and he came up a little bit further, and he was wide open.
This took a little while longer, but he eventually got there. Zellmer with 6. The lead is 5, Janesville Craig. Time remaining first quarter. Looks like Tech will play for 1. Montrell Ross directing the traffic. 14-9, Janesville Craig. Now you'll see him go. Davis for 3. Good. Janesville Craig leads by 2. We'll be back with more in a moment, but first a word from our local stations. This is your WIAA network station.
If you've overdone it, played too hard, or stripped a gear, here's a reminder from the UW Hospital Sports Medicine Center. Apply ice to the injury, use compression to control swelling, elevate it, and support it. For more information on any sports medicine question, call 263-4765. UW Hospital Sports Medicine Center, Wisconsin's Center for Sports Medicine.
Rattle, rattle, thunder, clatter, boom, boom, boom. Don't worry, call the Car X-Man.
Terry Laughlin could take his truck back to the dealer for brake work. After all, it's close to his house. Real close. But Terry'd rather drive down the street to CarX.
I trust him. And who wants to pay dealer prices?
At CarX, we fix only what needs fixing.
Pads and rotors. The back brakes are fine.
And we do it while you wait. For brake repair, people say,
I'd go back.
Yeah, I'd go back to CarX.
Don't worry, call the CarX man.
It looked like Janesville Craig might take a 5-point lead into the second quarter, but Will Davis's shot, a 3-pointer, cuts that to 2.
And it was quite a bit behind the line. I think that first quarter, Jay, you've seen two veteran coaches really coach well in this game. Both teams are feeling each other out, and both taking excellent shots and really well prepared for this game.
There you see the pick and save first quarter stats. Both teams shooting quite well. Craig with one more 3-pointer. Tech doing the job on the inside, outscoring Craig 6-0 on the inside. Just underway, second quarter. That pass through the hands of Will Davis, taken by Ben Nichols, lost it out of bounds. It'll stay with Craig. Brian Dillon gets the inbound for Craig, and Ben Nichols now controls it, number 22. Zellmer couldn't quite get off the shot. Nichols, now Zellmer's open, fakes it. Wide open is Dillon for a second. He'll pull up, bank it in.
What made that shot, Jay, was Zellmer's shot fake, penetration, kick out, and he was able to get the shot.
16-12, Janesville Craig. Just under 7 minutes to go in the second quarter. Montrell Ross plays catch with Ryan Mahalik. Ross, beauty.
Just a beautiful move, just a beautiful move.
Two-step hopping in. 16-14. Nielsen. Zellmer. 30 is Dougal. He's double teamed. And a foul on 44, Ray Perrine.
One of the things you notice on Craig against Tech's zone defense is they really move the ball around and try to reverse the basketball, because that's when, if you can get the zone moving, that's when you can get the good shot.
Torrey McEwen's back into the Milwaukee Tech lineup. To the free throw line is Brian Dougal. You may see a couple of streaks of light on the floor. They've had to open up some windows upstairs. It's a nice warm day here, and I'll tell you, there's so many people in here. It feels like those high school coaches all-star games in June almost.
That's the truth.
And everybody's just dripping when watching those games. Here we go now, 18-14. And that shot missed, and the rebound to Paul Zellmer. Janesville Craig 8 of 8 from the free throw line so far. Nice quick defensive play there, but Powell was standing on the end line when he got it back in his hands, so it'll go to Janesville Craig. Zellmer will inbound. Watch for him after he puts it in.
Going the other way.
There it is. Got the pick. Dougal picked him, but Zellmer couldn't put it down. 6 minutes left, second quarter. 4-point lead, Janesville Craig. Ross kicks it out to Davis. Now Ross gets it back in the corner. He'll try three. Short. Saved in by James Powell. Nicely done. McEwen's has had trouble getting off shots so far. He scored 20 in Tech's win over Craig earlier this season. But most of those came in the second half. Keep that in mind. Now Perrine finds Powell. Block, Brian Dougal.
Beautiful defensive play.
Now Brian Dillon has it. Hesitation move on Montrell Ross. Nichols finds Zellmer. Pull up. Rebound Brian Dillon, Janesville Craig. Nichols on the run. Double pump. Air ball. But kicked out of bounds there by Montrell Ross.
One of the things that makes Janesville Craig tough, too, they take so many outside shots. The ball bounces high on the rebounds, and they're able to get a lot of those.
24, Eric Meyer. 54, Eric Brown into the Janesville Craig lineup. And number 32, Dan Brandenburg, returns for Milwaukee Tech. When we return, when play continues, I should say, 5:05 remaining first half.